for tonight's contest are Dan Carnahan, Max Smelter, and Gary Brubaker. Gentlemen, welcome to Hicksville. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Fairview Apaches. At 5'4" sophomore, number 4, Carrie Zedike. 5'6" senior, number 12, Cassie Mavis. 5'7" senior, number 10, Carrie Smith. 5'9" freshman, number 14, Kelly Kreitz. 5'6" senior, number 22, Kirsten Klein. The Apaches are coached by Russell Zedike, Allison O'Neill-Cholik, and Nikki Brown. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your own Hicksville Aces. A 5'10" junior, number 3, Avery Slattery. A 5'4" junior, number 12, Izzy Smith. 5'9" sophomore, number 13, Lindsay Bergman. 5'10" sophomore, number 15, Molly Kroll. And a 5'7" senior, number 25, Kelsey Monroe. Ace are coached by Josh Green, Bob Weatherhead, Ryan Meyer, Paul Gartman, and Natalie Risky.
Tell us about the officials tonight.
Well, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Red Zone. Bill Murphy, Jim Seiler here to call the action. Varsity Girls Basketball action starting a little bit early tonight. Only the varsity playing this evening, and we're ready to jump center circle.
Hey, and the ball goes up to Fairview. Carrie Zedike had it.
And the Lady Aces.
To the left side, Kelly Kreitz crashed Carrie Smith, and boom. Bingo!
3-quarter by number 10, Carrie Smith.
Early 3-0 lead for the Apaches. Jim, the Aces are going to have their work cut out for them tonight.
Yes, they will. Izzy Smith with the ball, gives it to Avery Slattery. Slattery drives to the lane, gets the ball rejected back at her, and she puts up a shot and missed, and Kelly Kreitz comes off with a rebound. It's down to Smith again. You leave her open, she'll can him. It's 22, that's Kirsten Klein.
Oh.
You catch it in your hands, not in your feet.
Off of the ankles of Slattery and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Apaches.
Here we go. Pass out to Smith, she's wide open. Nope, not this time. Ball rebounded, got up with Klein. It's taken away by Avery Slattery. Izzy Smith cross court to Molly Kroll. Kroll down the corner to Bergman. Bergman's shot is no good. Smith gets a rebound. Up the floor is Carrie Zedike. Cross court, Kirsten Klein. Shot is put up, no good. Rebound pulled off by Kroll. Up to Avery, over to Izzy. Monroe has it in the corner, goes to Bergman. Bergman back to Smith.
Smith.
Oh, nice move.
Nice try. Slattery.
That's in and out by Slats. Carrie Zedike, pass up to Smith, and it rolls good. 5 points for Smith.
And it's a 5-0 game. 6 minutes exactly to go in our first quarter.
In the corner, it's stolen by Zedike. Zedike up the floor, bounce pass across the other side, and it goes to number 12, Cassie Mavis.
And another block. That's number 14, Kreitz.
To Carrie Zedike, and her shot is good. And it is time for a timeout.
Talk. Yep. Wow.
9-zip real quick.
And that's 5:35 still to go in the first quarter. 9 unanswered. And 1-3, 3 field goals. Again, I think that the Apaches have only lost 3 games this season.
That's true.
And they are coming into tonight's game. They are undefeated in the Green Meadows Conference.
Yep.
So they are guaranteed a share, and I think they might be mathematically guaranteed of the outright championship. I'm not sure if the Aces were to beat them, if there's some other team in the GMC with one loss.
I think that would be Wayne Trace.
Okay.
But, that's neither here nor there right now.
Nope.
All they have to do is they're in control of their own destiny right now. 9-0 lead, and if they win tonight, they are undefeated champs, 7-0.
Yep.
Oh,
Phillips
Kennedy
out there.
Phillips on the floor now. Phillips gives it out to Avery Slattery from the corner. It's no good. Rebound. Bergman it's short. Rebound by Kirsten Klein. Klein is up the floor with it. Bad pass. Molly crawled. Bad pass.
Kreitz will pick it
Picked up. Out to Klein. Across to Zedike. Back to Klein. To Smith. Bounce pass inside Mavis. Klein on the outside here. Across to Mavis. And the corner goes Zedike. Out to Smith.
Eicher on deck to check in for the Lady Aces here at the next break.
Bounce pass into Kreitz. Back out to Mavis. Kirsten Klein drives the lane. Throws up a left-hander. That was nothing but had to be in, or it was not going anywhere. Avery Slattery. Smith on her.
Phillips gets it taken
away by Kreitz. Kreitz looking for the pass to Klein,
up
and
and
it's good.
Wow.
4 points
13-0
for Klein. Phillips with it on the outside. Phillips
looking for
somebody
some help.
has to get the ball. Crawl gives it across to Slattery. Slattery into the lane, back to Crawl. It's off the rim. And Crawl gets the rebound.
And she'll get the foul. Oh,
Jump ball.
And they don't have the possession arrow up on the scoreboard yet, so I think it should be Aces ball, though.
Smith and Klein coming out.
As Fairview controlled the tip.
Mavis into the game is 20. That's Allison
and number
Rhodes.
44, Paige Rasika.
Rasika,
okay.
There's the other one, 24. Is
Olivia.
she out there? She's on the floor, too.
Yeah,
that's Olivia Rasika.
Paige is a sophomore and Olivia a senior.
Yes. Zedike for three.
Oh, my. 16-0.
5 points for Zedike.
The Lady Aces have yet to crack the scoring ice.
Phillips in.
There we go.
On the rim, no good. On the glass. Zedike quickly down the floor. Over the other side. Allison Rhodes.
Olivia Rasika, and now her sister, Paige.
Rasika from the corner is no good. Bounce pass down underneath to Kelly Kreitz, and she gets the bucket. 18-0. This is a disaster for the Aces.
This is not how they wanted this game to get started.
No way.
Knocked away.
I'm telling you, passes got to be sharp tonight because their hands are all over everywhere. Rasika to Kreitz. Kreitz in the corner to Rhodes.
Down to Zedike in the corner.
Oh, knocked away by Bergman, and it's going
to
be
go to the Lady Aces.
Black.
No. All right, I thought it got knocked out of bounds by a Fairview player, but Zedike will inbound
it. Allison Rhodes in the corner. Zedike, no, this time is not going. Kelly Kreitz in the corner to Rasika.
Monroe will grab the board. Get harassed a little bit by Z-Dyke, and then the Lady Apaches will drop back.
Aces on the ball on the outside. Bergman.
There we go.
Three. Only two. Only two.
Yeah, a long two, but at least
it broke the ice.
Gets them on the scoreboard. Still a 16-point lead. And we're going to have another jump ball. And that should stay with
Kreitz and Kroll.
The Apaches. Minute 10 to go in our first quarter. It's been all Fairview so far.
Z-Dyke inbounds it. On the outside, ball coming in, back out on top to Rasika, across court to her sister. Kelly Kreitz from outside, it's no good. Paige Rasika with the ball. Nope, bad pass. Bergman picks it off. Molly Kroll with it.
Loses it, but it's grabbed by Monroe.
Bergman, nice move.
Oh.
And she got her own rebound and she got fouled.
Couldn't get it to drop, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. And that'll be Olivia Rasika getting her first one.
Got one.
Makes it 18-3.
Carrie Smith into the game for Kreitz. And the second one is good. 4 points, all of them by Miss Bergman for Hicksville.
Paige Rasika.
Kreitz went down. Or that was Z-Dyke, I'm sorry.
She'll be out at the top of the key now with the ball.
Over to Olivia Rasika in the corner to Smith. Z-Dyke gives to Smith. Three.
Boom.
Three again. She's got 8 points.
21-4. And here come the Aces for the last shot. They got to take it, girls.
You got 2 seconds.
Nope.
And it's off the rim and no good. And at the end of the first quarter of play, it's Apaches 21 and Lindsay Bergman 4. 21-4.
Okay, we've got a break here, and it's time for us to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. They are, of course, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support. Once again, they've been with us for the entirety of the 2020-2021 basketball season, making it possible for us to bring you action from the junior high level all the way up through the varsity level for both boys and girls. And we'll be able to follow the Aces on the tournament trail as well, thanks to their support. Want to thank them so very much. We hope that you will too. Remember, anytime you see Aces basketball on Hicksville Community Television, they're the ones that help make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
Got 4 seniors.
Yeah. They came ready to play tonight, too.
Oh,
There's no doubt about it. Yeah, they've got Mavis, Smith, Klein, and Rasika, Olivia Rasika, all seniors. And they've been, Mavis has got 2 points. There's 8 for Smith and 4 for Klein.
You got a chance to go unbeaten in the league. You come ready to play. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, it's not often you get to go through the GMC season unscathed.
Oh, no. There's usually 2 or 3 teams in the conference that are really decent.
Yep.
And this year, there still are. There's still a couple, like the Wayne Trace kids. They're pretty
Monroe.
decent. Monroe with a bucket.
That'll make it 21-6.
Cross court it goes. Rhodes down to Smith. Smith back across to Zedike. Klein in the corner. And we're going to have a jump ball. Klein and Bergman tie it up. Stack it. Smith in the corner, bounce pass back in, and it was deflected out of bounds. It's back to Fairview.
They were trying to hit Zedike right under the basket there. And another.
And that was a double dribble. So it'd be Hicksville's ball.
So see if the Lady Aces can take advantage of the turnover here to cut into that lead a little bit. They're down by 15. 21-6, 7:11 to go in the first half.
Bergman to Avery Slattery to Molly Crawl. Crawl, hold it. Says Monroe back to Slattery. Puts up a runner. It's no good. Deflected off to Fairview. It'll be Hicksville ball under their hoop. Kelly Kreitz coming into the game for Fairview, and number 20, Allison Rhodes, will sit down.
And the Aces have been pounding in towards the hoop a few times, but they have not been able to draw much in the way of fouls.
No.
Lady Apaches playing smart basketball.
Avery Slattery, short. The rebound goes to Klein. Klein up the floor. Izzy Smith on her. Bring it back out to Smith. Carry Zedike. Cross court. Kreitz in the corner. It's Mavis. Klein back to Mavis. Yes, Klein back out to Smith. Smith goes to Zedike. Zedike.
All
Klein by herself. No good. Bergman grabs the rebound.
Yanks it out of the hands of Mavis. Maintains control. Crawl now. Guarded by Zedike.
Ooh, shoot.
Smith, and that'll be a reach in.
Yep. Had her by the arm. 22 is Klein.
So Kirsten Klein will pick up her first personal foul. That's team foul number 2 on the Lady Apaches. Out of bounds, side court to the Lady Aces, into Phillips.
Phillips gives it to
Eicher.
Macy Eicher. Phillips from 15.
Oh,
bingo.
There we go. Phillips, one of the 2 seniors on the Aces squad.
It's 21-8. Smith to Zedike, back to Smith. Smith baseline, gets cut off and gets hammered.
That'll be on Bergman, I think.
Yes.
Yep. Lindsey Bergman will get her first personal, and that'll be the first team foul of the night for the Lady Aces as well. Common foul. So out of bounds on the baseline to the Apaches.
Kreitz to inbound. Only freshman on the varsity for them.
Offensive foul.
Back and down. Had her arms held.
First team's third.
Team foul number 3. And the first one on Kelly Kreitz.
Avery Slattery around to the right side, back up on top to Phillips, back to Slattery for 3. It's short.
Yep. Put back.
Oh, there
Crawl.
was a foul. I could hear that one from here.
Crawl gets hacked, and she'll go to the line.
Number 10. Carey got her.
So 4 team fouls on the Lady Apaches. Crawl.
Got it.
Makes it 21-9. Gets them
10.
both. It'll cut the lead to 11.
It was 17.
Yeah. 18, wasn't it? 18?
It was
18, I don't know.
21-4 at the corner. Out front, Smith over to Klein. Klein going left, bringing it back to Zedike. Zedike out to Klein. In the corner to Smith. Back out to Klein. Klein puts it down low over to Kreitz. Out to Zedike. In the lane. Nice bounce pass. Got held there a little. Smith to Kreitz. Kreitz to Zedike. There you go. Play a little bit of defense. Kreitz with it. Over to Klein. Down low to Smith. Ball knocked away. She gets it back. Mavis with it. Over to Kreitz. Kreitz to the lane. Klein.
Kind of a, yeah.
Out of bounds to the Aces. Monroe in for Avery. Avery Slattery sits down.
Paige Rasika back into the game.
And we're going to have a Hicksville timeout.
4:02 left to go in the second quarter, just about halfway through. It's an 11-point lead for the Lady Apaches, 21-10. So, ooh, up by 11, but you're still getting chewed out.
Yep.
Head coach Russell Zedike laying down the law to his Lady Apaches. Get ready to break huddle here.
He's kind of emulating their longtime coach, state champion coach, Dan English. He would let Blast go.
Yeah. 21-10, Lady Apaches with the lead, the Aces with the ball. As we go under 4 minutes here.
Phillips with the ball
quarter.
on the right side, bringing it back to Molly Krall. Spins. Jumper from 10. No good in anything. Klein up the floor with it. Krall on her. Kreitz across to Smith. She thought about a three and pulled it back. Give it to Klein, to Kreitz. In the corner to Rasika. Kreitz. Klein shot from three. Kirsten Klein.
Makes it 24-10.
7 points for Klein. Krall gives it up. Macy Eicher. Phillips, 15-footer.
Hits the runner. 24-12.
Smith holding it. Bring it out to Klein, to Zedike. Zedike down low. Out to Smith. Over to Klein for three. No good this time.
Monroe grabs the board.
Gives it to Phillips. They're up the floor. Krall to Phillips. Oh, bad pass. Rasika pass ahead to Zedike, and that was a bad pass.
Slattery and Aubrey Baird into the game now for the Lady Aces, as Molly Krall and Lindsey Bergman will sit down for a bit of a breather. Baird just a couple weeks from coming up off the JV squad.
Right. Oh.
Jump ball. That should be Hicksville's. And Izzy Smith will come in for Macy Eicher.
Monroe to inbound it. Step away. Wow. Rasika on Avery Slattery. Slattery gives it up to Izzy Smith. Klein, and it's deflected out of bounds by Carrie Smith for Fairview.
Down to 2:08 to go here in our first half.
Monroe inbounds it. Bring it out.
Nope.
Avery Slattery, not even close with the shot. Down to Kreitz. Over to Zedike. Shot put up, no good, and we have Baird with the rebound. Slattery in the corner, it goes to Monroe. Out on top to Baird. Back to Avery. And we're going to have a foul on number 14, Kreitz.
That'll be Kelly's second. And that'll be team foul number 5 now on the Lady Apaches with 1:38 to go before halftime.
It's 20.
Allison Rhodes.
Allison Rhodes. Crawl to Phillips. Is it to Smith? Baird outside, no good, nothing.
And that'll go back to the Lady Apaches on the air ball. Smith's going to harass them a little bit coming up the floor.
Klein with the ball to Smith. Over to Zedike. Zedike does it into Rhodes. Rasika to Klein to Smith. Zedike in the corner. Look across. Klein. Nobody there.
Under a minute now.
Drove inside and gets
Draws the
fouled. 15. Crawl.
It's only the second team foul for the Lady Aces. And Kirsten Klein is the first one. That'll make it 25-12. Bergman back in. Beard will step out for Hicksville.
Klein's second one
Out
is
on
good.
both. I got a feeling they don't miss many free throws.
And she's got 9 points. Phillips in the corner. Avery Slattery. Bring it back out to Avery. Crawl in the lane. Puts up the runner. It rolls good. 4 points for Crawl. Rasika down low. Rasika's shot is no good. And rebound pulled off by Crawl. To check
15
the
seconds.
time. Ball to Phillips. Phillips going to put up a runner. No. Bergman the shot. It's no good. The rebound, Rasika puts up a bomb, and it's no good. And at the end of the first half of play, it's Apaches 26 and Aces 14.
So after a really rough start by the Lady Aces and the red-hot Lady Apaches that had them down by 16 points, I think, 16-0, they've managed to battle back. And it's a 12-point lead now for the Fairview Lady Apaches at the halftime break. We've reached the halftime with the score Fairview 26 and the Aces 14. We're going to take a break, but we invite you to stay tuned. Jim and I will be back. We'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. Welcome back to the Red Zone as we are at halftime, about a minute and a half away from getting the third quarter underway. Bill Murphy, Jim Seiler, glad to have you with us. If you are just joining us at halftime, it's been all Lady Apaches in the first half as they lead the Aces by a dozen, 26-14, and that's after Hicksville battled back from an even bigger deficit, down as many as 16 or 17 points at various times during that first half. So before we get the third quarter underway, let's take a look at the unofficial scoring for that first half, Jim.
Okay. For Hicksville, Kennedy Phillips had 2 baskets for 4. Lindsey Bergman a basket and 2 free throws for 4. Molly Crawl a basket and 2 free throws for 4. And Kelsey Monroe had a basket for 2 for the Aces 14. For Fairview, Carrie Zedike had a tray and a basket for 5. Cassie Mavis had 1 basket for 2. Carrie Smith led them in scoring here. Well, tied.
No, yeah, she's got 8.
She has 8. Kelly Kreitz has 2, and Kirsten Klein, she has.
I've got her for 9. Yeah.
9.
Klein had a tray, 2 field goals, and 2 free throws for 9.
Right.
And 2 threes and a bucket for Smith for her 8.
Right.
And really, Jim, during the warm-ups, they've got a gal on the Aces team who is a dead shot from three-point range, and they kind of held off using her in the first half. So they still got at least one pretty good weapon that the Apaches can pull out of their back pocket if they need to.
Yeah.
Underway.
Okay,
Fairview with
rolling.
the ball.
In the corner, it's Mavis with the ball out to Zedike. Across to Klein. Back to Zedike. Mavis with it. Fairview putting more motion into their offense.
They're going to step it up a little bit, it looks like. For
Zedike's
the
wide open. Bingo. That'll do a 3.
That'll be 8 points now for Carey, and here come the Lady Aces. Down 29-14 now.
Monroe with it. Gives it to Crawl. Crawl to Smith in the corner to Avery Slattery. Crawl, Molly has it. Gives it to Avery, and she is going to be fouled from behind. Carrie Zedike.
That's her first team's first.
Zedike gets her first personal, team foul number 1. Aces will have the ball out of bounds. Monroe off the side of the backboard.
Crawl saved it, but it went right straight to Mavis. Zedike down the corner to Klein. And we're going to have a block on Bergman.
Yeah, Bergman picking up. Yep. That'll be Lindsay's second. And that's team foul number 1 for the Aces in this second half.
Zedike to Klein.
Up and good.
$11 points for Kirsten Klein. Slattery.
And that was a travel. Took the extra step before she made the pass. 31-14.
She wanted to pass over here, but it went that way, and she carried it in the air while she took a step. Smith gives to Zedike. Zedike has Smith holding her.
Izzy will pick up her first personal, and that's team foul number 2 for the Aces. 6:27 to go, third quarter.
Cross court, Smith for 3, short. Bergman gives the ball to Slattery.
Slattery needs some help.
Crawl has it. Is it to Slattery? Into the lane, intending to pass to Bergman, who was cutting to the hoop, but got fouled. Number 10.
Smith gets her second personal, and team foul number 1. Or team foul number 3, or team foul number 2. Okay, I'll get it.
Get it in. Oh, three-pointer by Monroe. 5 points for Kelsey. Klein in the lane.
Monroe grabs it.
Rebound. Ball is up to Slattery. Slattery tried driving on Smith and double dribbled.
So the Aces will turn it over again. They trail 31-17 now. Smith will come out, as will Monroe. Back on the floor, Phillips.
Phillips for Eicher, and Eicher are in. Zedike over to Klein. Inside it goes.
Whoop, pops loose. Eicher almost got the steal.
Almost. Probably almost got a foul, too.
Yeah.
Zedike down baseline. And
count
bucket
it.
goes down. for Kelly Kreitz.
Kreitz.
Red for Kennedy Phillips gets the foul.
Phillips gets her first personal. Kreitz goes to the line to shoot one to complete the three-point play. She's the only freshman on the varsity squad.
Got that to fall. 5 points for Kreitz. Phillips into the lane.
Whoop.
Tried to pass it through and hit a leg, and it goes tied up, and then it's Hicksville ball under their basket. Into the game's coming Paige Rasica.
Substitution for the Apaches, number 44.
Cassie Mavis coming out. Bergman
tried to get it right back to Phillips, but it's stolen by Zedike. Good. Kral got a little love tap there and no whistle, just out of bounds.
Have Baird in the game for the Aces. Eicher trying to get it. Is it to Baird? Smith on Baird. Is to Eicher. Eicher spins, tries to go in with it, gives it out to Bergman. Bergman to Baird. Baird back. Kreitz with the steal.
Yep, nice.
And Rasica, Paige Rasica with the deuce.
To make it 36-17. And down by 19. It's timeout on the floor from Coach Josh Freese.
30-second timeout.
As we've come out of the halftime break, and the Apaches have not slowed down. They picked up right where they left off, and they have. I have them scoring 10 points so far to 3. So
you're correct.
Outscoring 10-3 the Aces here in the first half of the third quarter.
The Aces outscored them in the second quarter 10-5. That would have taken a lot of 10-5s to catch up.
Because they started off that quarter down by, I think, 14 points or something like
17.
that. 17. So, yeah. Inbounds for the Lady Aces.
Slattery
loses the, and another jump ball, and then
Smith and
that'll go back
Slattery.
To the Apaches. Yeah, Slattery was dribbling, and she looked up and called a play, and when she looked up, they went for the ball right there. And
Rasica Bergman
Lindsay
catch the ball. That's her
that'll
third.
be her third. Yikes.
Not going to do much good setting down.
Nope, that's team foul number 4. Out of bounds to the Lady Apaches.
Klein has it to Rasica. Smith inside, it goes to Kreitz, and it's deflected out of bounds.
And I think Phillips was the one that bounced it out.
Kreitz to inbound it and gives it to Rasica. Paige Rasica. Smith into the lane, puts up a runner. It's no good. Kral spins.
Eicher straight to the hoop.
Got it.
No.
Oh, man, in and out.
In and out.
That was down in the net.
And Kreitz going to get fouled by Eicher.
She wanted that basket so bad, she just fouled to get it.
Eicher picks up her first personal and team foul number 5 for the Lady Aces at 3:24 to go in our third quarter.
Olivia Rasica to inbound it, gives it to Kreitz. And Eicher's going to get another one.
Wow.
Her second team 6.
And that's 6. So next one will have them shooting free throws.
Paige Rasica to inbound it, gives it to Kreitz. In the corner to Smith.
And Smith gets it knocked out of bounds with a little help from Kennedy Phillips. So it'll be a turnover back to the Lady Aces with 3:15 to go. in our third quarter.
Slattery up the floor. Gives it to Crawl. Back to Slats. Phillips from the corner.
Baby.
Wow.
Bingo.
Holy smokes.
That makes it 36-20, back to a 16-point lead.
Zedike to Rasica. Zedike. Is it to Smith? Smith to Olivia Rasica. Kreitz. We're going to have a loose ball tied up here real quick.
Maybe a jump ball, and that should go to Hicksville.
Allison Rhodes coming in the game for Kelly Kreitz.
And Eicher will have a seat, and Smith back in the game.
Cassie Mavis into the game for Smith for Fairview. Phillips wants that one.
Boom.
Oh,
Long two.
Man.
She's not going to go down easy.
Kennedy.
It's her last home game on this floor in all likelihood.
Yes, it is. Kreitz with the ball. Crawl on her. To the basket. The rebound. Mavis. She's tied up. And it'll be Fairview ball.
Zedike will handle the inbounds chore. Right back to her.
Yeah. That was what they were trying to do earlier on the inbounds. Get it right back to her, but somebody stepped in the way of it before.
Pass deflected.
Phillips down to Bergman. Bergman.
She'll be tripped.
Allison Rhodes get the foul. Yep.
Foul's number 20, Allison Rhodes.
That's her first. And that is team foul number 3 on the Apaches. Minute 28 to go, third quarter, and they'll bring Bergman out with 3 personal fouls.
Monroe in for her. Smith. Back to Slattery. Phillips. With Olivia Rasica on her. Phillips to Monroe.
Oh.
Tried to throw it through her. Kreitz. Smith up the floor with her. Paige Rasica picks up the loose ball.
That'll be 1 and 1.
Number 12,
Number 12, Smith. That's her second.
And the team's 7th. Bad news.
And Rasica at the line with 42.9 to shoot 1 in the bonus. Misses
no
it.
good.
But they grab the rebound. Nope.
Olivia
Back up.
Rasica
No.
at the rebound.
And another one, no. And
We're going to scrap here. Scrap. Olivia Rasica.
timeout. Okay.
They got tired of that.
Woo.
Wow.
So 21.2 seconds left to go in our third quarter. It's the Apaches leading the Aces now 36-22, 14-point advantage. The Lady Aces are in the bonus, so they're going to be shooting free throws for the whole of the fourth quarter. They've only committed 3 team fouls themselves, so they have plenty of fouls to give before they have to worry about sending the Lady Aces to the line.
Yes, they do.
2 timeouts remaining for the Aces, and only 1 timeout called by, well, no, this is the first timeout called by the Apaches. So they have 4 remaining. full 1 minute timeout. As we'll get ready to finish out this quarter and head into quarter number 4 of this varsity matchup here tonight. Glad to have you with us. Hope you are enjoying the coverage here on Hicksville Community Television.
Olivia Rasika, is it Z-Dyke? They're across to Mavis. Z-Dyke. Rasika with it.
Down to 6
Rhodes.
seconds. 4.
Rasika from the corners, off the rim, no good, and that's the end of the third quarter of play with the Apaches at 36 and the Aces 22.
So we'll get ready for our fourth quarter, and during the break, opportunity for me to once again say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course, online at jimschmidtauto.com. Hey, remember, if you are in the market for a vehicle, whether you are looking for one that is brand new or pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, you owe it to yourself to stop by and check out the great selection they have on the lots at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships. And, of course, you can always check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. See a vehicle you're interested in? Contact the folks at Jim Schmidt, and they will set up an appointment for you to come and look it over safely and securely. It's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships right here in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. All right, both teams break and huddle. It'll be the Aces ball out of bounds midcourt. Avery Slattery to handle the inbounds chores. And here we go, Jim.
Here we are. So Kennedy Phillips to Slattery. Back to Phillips. Down low, Molly Crawl too high, and it's out of bounds to the Apaches.
Z-Dyke will bring it up for Fairview.
Over to Klein. Klein with it. Bring it back. Z-Dyke has it to Smith. Back on the floor for Apaches. Z-Dyke. Ball goes down inside and tipped away by Bergman. Slattery down the floor. Macy Eicher.
Trapped in a double team, manages to get out of there.
Yeah. Good thing the ball got knocked out of her hand.
Yeah.
Oh, Smith with the interception. Z-Dyke quickly up the floor to Smith. Cross court. Klein shooting the three. No good. Rebound, Molly Crawl. Kennedy Phillips crossed the line with it. Moving up. Somebody come and help. Don't stand around.
And another timeout from Josh Freese.
A full
That'll be a
timeout.
full 1 minute timeout.
He's got one left.
Yep. So he's almost ran through his allotment. Score remains 36-23. It's a 13-point advantage for the Lady Apaches. And what again is the last regular season home game being played by Hicksville on the home floor for this season. And this is their last regular season game as well. They may be back here one more time for a sectional final game on Saturday the 20th, depending on who wins the contest between West Unity Hilltop and Pioneer North Central.
North Central would have to win.
Yep. Hilltop win means that Jim and I get to take the scenic drive up to West Unity.
Oh, man. Up to the land of the hilltop.
Yeah. Might even take Chris with us. I don't know. We'll see.
Sure? I don't know. We could leave him off up there.
Maybe they've got open enrollment.
Oh, good stuff.
Crawl. Oh, runs into some trouble and hits the deck.
But she was down there just picking up the ball.
It's going to be Fairview's ball with 6:35 left in the game. And the Apaches are in the bonus. They've only committed 3 team fouls, so they can give up a lot of fouls before they have to worry about sending the Lady Aces to the line.
Smith with the ball. Kreitz down low to Paige Rasica. Ball
Deflected.
knocked away.
And
That's
taken
away,
away.
Molly.
Gets it
Gotta
away from
keep it
Zidane.
moving.
Yep.
Kennedy Phillips with the ball inside to Bergman. Bergman to Crawl. Don't reach back like that.
Deflected and taken away. Here we go.
Fine. Nice pass.
Yep, up and good.
Nice pass. Right
was-
inside to Kreitz.
That was number
14.
14, Kreitz. Yep.
That's 7 points.
Easy bucket there. 38-23, back to a 15-point lead. Smith, nice spin move.
In the corner, Phillips got it fall. No. Rasica, Paige Rasica on the rebound and knocked away from her by Smith. So Fairview will have the ball inbound. Up it goes to Kreitz. Cross court to Klein. Inside to Kreitz. Back to Klein. To Zidike. Klein to Kreitz. Kreitz in the lane. Gets it out to Smith, shooting the bomb. Got it.
Basket by Carrie Smith.
Carrie Smith, the senior, with 11 points now.
Phillips, not enough to get it up there.
41-23.
Klein over to Smith, going to shoot another one.
Boom.
Got it.
Basket by Carrie Smith.
That'll pile up the points for you quick.
44-23. It's a 21-point lead now.
And
Counted.
we got a 2-pointer by Kroll. 44, Paige Rasica with the foul.
Rasica gets her first. Slattery gets the bucket. And
No, Kroll. Oh, yeah,
Slattery gets the bucket, and she's going to
get a free
see
throw.
if she can complete the three-point play.
Yes.
That's her first points tonight.
Good stuff.
4:41 left in the contest, and it's now 44-26 Apaches.
Zidike to Smith. Back to Zidike. Inside it goes to Kreitz.
And that's on Bergman.
Yes, it is.
That's 4 for Lindsay. And the official timeout for shoelace maintenance. We're ready to go.
Gary Brubaker checking with her. Your shoe okay?
Kreitz 1-1.
Missed the free throw. Bergman with the rebound. Crawl up the floor quickly across to Monroe.
No.
Pass out of bounds.
Out of the reach of Eicher, and back to the Lady Apaches with 4:17 to go. Eicher steals it
Eicher,
away.
right.
Quick hands.
Yes.
In a double
Oh.
team, but she manages to get out of it there.
That was interesting.
Yeah, she's back in the double team.
And she dribbles it off
Yeah.
the girl's foot to get the ball out.
She bounced it off the top of Kreitz's shoe, out of bounds.
Avery
Slattery.
Slattery back in.
And they'll sit
Bergman
Bergman
will
down
sit.
for a while. I'm sure we'll see her again, but maybe not for a couple minutes. Game time.
Slattery down low to Monroe. Jumper is too long. And rebound comes off of Klein. Klein's a workhorse out there, I'll tell you.
Manages to.
Smith to Rasika. Zedike down low. Kreitz missed a shot. Rebound brought down Molly Crawl.
Down into the corner to Eicher.
Baird to Eicher.
Nope. Out of bounds, and it should.
No.
Number 4, Timothy Phillips.
You said that was.
Phillips into the game.
It was off of Kreitz out of bounds, so they correct themselves
Yes.
and give the ball to the Lady Aces, as they should. Crawl. Oh.
Be strong.
3:13. It's 44-26 Apaches. Slattery looking for some. There we go.
Get out Kennedy.
Bergman.
The corner. Ball picked up by Crawl. Out to Slattery, to Eicher. Down low to Bergman. Come this way.
There's nothing there for
Nope.
Bergman down in the corner, and that one's picked off
Eicher
by.
tried to pass it around.
Yep. And Rasisa grabbed it.
Yes. Nice drive
And
by
Zedike.
Zedike.
Basket by Carey Zedike.
Gives her 10.
Makes it a 20-point lead now, 46-26. 2:35 to go.
Klein.
And right into a double team. Loose on the floor and picked up by the Apaches.
Yep.
And that'll be out of bounds. Macy Eicher looking a little frustrated.
Yes.
And
Yep.
they'll have her step out.
Monroe into the game for her. Zedike looking. Gives the ball inside to Kreitz. Goes out to Paige Rasika. With Kreitz up off the glass and good. 9 points for
Basket by
Kelly,
Kreitz.
the freshman. Monroe. Phillips. God. Phillips with it back. She traveled.
And she having problems with Kreitz, and Kreitz gets her to travel.
Into the
In
game.
the game now, number 12. That's Mavis coming back in along with Rhodes and Olivia Rasisa.
And ball down low. Mavis bring it out to Olivia Rasika. Cross to Smith. Smith inside. Rhodes. Zedike to Smith.
Boom.
Bingo.
Basket by Carey
Smith having a great night.
Yeah.
Yep,
I got her with like 16.
16? Yeah,
yeah.
you're right, 16.
50-26. As this one's all over but the shouting. Bergman misses. Crawl, nope, and she'll draw the foul. Molly Crawl will go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on number 10.
10.
Smith.
Smith picks up her third. Team foul number 5 for the Apaches as we're getting ready for mass substitutions on the Aces side of the ball. Crawl hits the first one.
Also helps with the substitutions for the Aces. Give a big shout out to our seniors, Kennedy Phillips,
So they're going to take
Kelsey Monroe in their last home game.
they're going to take Phillips and Monroe off the floor. And that one's no good, and it's
We
going to
have a
be
violation.
a violation. And Crawl will come off the floor too. So out there now, number 11, Nyhart. Number 14, Aubrey Baird.
Number 5 is Hot Sights.
Leah Seitz. And still out there is Smith, and I think Macy Eicher is still on the floor as well.
Yep. Z-Dyke shot
No
short.
good.
24, Olivia Rasica.
Z-Dyke will
Z-Dyke
go back
put
up.
up the runner. It's good.
She's got a dozen.
12.
40 seconds.
Leah
Seitz has her pocket picked.
Smith with the steal. Oh.
Nope. Nope.
Oh. Well, pick it up.
And they're battling for it, and the clock
Have a jump
continues
ball.
to tick down. Jump ball, and it'll stay with the Aces. 52-27, 23.6 seconds. Aubrey Baird will bring it across the timeline. Tried to get it down low to Seitz and stolen away by Rhodes and into the hands of Z-Dyke.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's enough. So I get to go home and get drilled by questions and answers because Carrie Smith is my wife's granddaughter.
We didn't want to say too much, but she was the one I was sort of referring to as kind of automatic, and she sort of showed it there in that second half as she lit it up a few times. So we're going to do some quick additions here and get you some unofficial scoring numbers. And then, of course, we'll get ready to wrap things up as well here. All right, so I think I can begin with the Lady Aces on the short end of the scoreboard. They were led in scoring tonight by senior Kennedy Phillips, playing her last regular season home game on the floor here tonight. Kennedy had a couple of buckets in the first half. She added another bucket and a three-pointer in the second half to finish up with 9 points for the Lady Aces. After that, Molly Krall finishing up the night with 5 points on 3 free throws and a bucket. 5 points also for senior Kelsey Monroe, as she had a bucket and a three-pointer this evening. After that, it was 4 for Lindsey Bergman and 3 points for Avery Slattery, all coming in the second half with a bucket and a free throw.
Okay, for Fairview, I had Carrie Z-Dyke had 3 baskets and a couple of three-pointers for 12. Cassie Mavis had 1 basket for 2. Kelly Kreitz had 4 buckets and a free throw for 9. Kirsten Klein had 3 baskets, a three-pointer, and 2 free throws for 11. Paige Rasica had a 2-pointer, and Carrie Smith had 4 threes and a pair of 2s for a total of 16 to lead them in scoring tonight. Their total of 52.
So with that, the Fairview Apaches run the table in the GMC as they are undisputed, unquestioned league champs. As a matter of fact, they're getting ready to do a little special presentation here this evening as the team has come back out onto the floor, and they've got their GMC champion signs, and I think got some photographers here from some of the local media that are going to be taking some pictures. So congratulations to the Lady Apaches for an outstanding season. I think they finish up now with a record of like 18 or 19-3, something like that.
18 or 19-3 is what it is, and 7-0 in the GMC.
So outright GMC champs and getting hot at just the right time. A great season, and it's got to be looking good for them as they get ready to head into the tournament coming up next week. And, of course, the Lady Aces taking one on the chin, but they are not over yet. They have got their tournament run that'll get started next week as well. And again, it looks like they're going to have a first-round bye because it looks again like Ayersville is going to have to forfeit the sectional semifinal game. So that'll automatically put the Aces into the sectional final, facing the winner of the game between Hilltop and North Central on Wednesday the 17th.
The Aces end up 9-13 right now.
So 2 seniors graduating, but I guess on the upside is that they've got a really good core that'll be coming back for next year. Kenzie Schrader is anticipated to be able to return, and she'll just be a junior next year, so they'll have her for 2 more years. The seniors next year are going to be Slattery and Smith and Eicher. And then again, Molly Krall will just be a junior. Lindsey Bergman would just be a junior. So again, a good, and as we've already seen, some pretty good play out of Perna and Baird and Vasquez and Neihart and so forth. So some good freshmen and sophomores in the works for the Lady Aces as well. So with that, we're going to wrap it up here from the Red Zone and wrap up the regular season of girls basketball action on the high school level. We still, of course, have a couple of boys games that will be coming up next week. The makeup games against Paulding and the season finale for the boys in the regular season next week on Friday, hosting Miller City. So until then, again, we want to thank you for joining us. Thanks to the Hicksville Athletic Department for giving us the space and allowing us the opportunity to live stream coverage of the contest. Thanks to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio for underwriting our basketball coverage. And thanks to you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed our coverage here on Hicksville Community Television this evening. So with that, we'll wrap it up. The Lady Apaches come to Hicksville and dominate tonight. Final score in the varsity matchup, it's Fairview 52 and the Hicksville Lady Aces 27. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play and Chris Warner running the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy for Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good night and good sports.